As a branding photographer, it feels like every day I'm having a conversation with somebody about AI. So let's talk about it. This is part one of a series where I'm talking about AI as it relates to my niche, branding photography and headshots, and what you need to know if you are using AI programs for yourself or for your business. So first, why am I qualified to talk about this? Well, I do have a degree in communication arts and design, and one of the first things that they teach us is about plagiarism and copyright, so I'm very sensitive to it. Second, I worked for local news for a long time. We have to make sure that we are using reliable sources, and we have to make sure that we are creating our own content. And three, my dad was a graphic designer when I was a kid, and from a very young age, he taught me about plagiarism and copyright. I remember him using Mickey Mouse as an example of you could never create something and sell it using this trademark. You have to create your own stuff and your own content. Today, I'm going to talk about what you need to know if you are putting your face into any AI generator or program. Now, this is not opinion, this is just fact, and this is just me educating you a little bit on this subject that people ask me about pretty much daily. Here are the things that you need to know to make sure that you are safe and to make sure that you are okay with what is actually happening behind the scenes. So the first thing that you need to know is if you are entering your image, uploading your photo or anyone else's photo into an AI program, you are giving them permission to use and own that photo of your face. You are feeding your image into their program to train their outputs, and that is just at the expense of using your image and your likeness into their programs for their own benefit, not your benefit. It may seem fun to put your photo in and get these really cute cartoony images out of it, but you have to realize that you are giving them permission to use your face, you are training their program, and they are now owning your photo, which is especially creepy and bothers me when you're putting photos of your children's faces or other children's faces without their permission. What you also may not realize is anything that is outputted by this program, you no longer have copyright to. So if you are inputting, say, a headshot that I took of you, where you have a commercial copyright license along with that, when you put it into this program, whatever it spits out completely takes away that commercial right. And you are also releasing any copyright that I gave you for an altered image that you are inputting into an AI program. Which leads me into the fact that I have recently added an AI clause into all of my contracts saying that you get commercial use license, but once you enter it into these AI programs, it releases that license and that copyright because you are now inputting into their program and they are gaining a copyright for it, and you are now losing that copyright for anything new that it generates. Follow for more and let me know if there's anything specific that you would like me to talk about in regards to AI.